Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good morning.
morning,
Good
sir.
morning. Good morning. How is my voice? Okay.
Clear,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Fine.
Audible, sir.
Okay. Fine. Sorry for the late. Actually, actually, I was on election duty yesterday. That is the reason I could not take your class. I think Nasir sir took my class yesterday. Uh,
No, sir. No, sir. No one took your class.
no one.
Yesterday, no one took your class, sir.
No one took my class. Okay. 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 I will take it another day. Okay. Are you okay with my voice?
Okay,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, I will try to take that class also in future. Now you come to the point dealing with poetry, which was written by William Blake. Only one author wrote many poems, so we are dealing with his writings. Already we have finished the Trigo. Before that, we have finished the Lamb also. Now I am going to start Holy Thursday. That is on page number 67 in our textbook. If you have textbooks, please open it. Holy Thursday is a poem which was written by William Blake. There are two poems, one from Songs of Innocence, and uh, both have the same title. That is Holy Thursday. Yeah, one is from Songs of Innocence, and another one is from Songs of Experience. Uh, Not same, and or in the theme or in any aspect we can find out the differences between these two. So please try to open our textbooks, page number 67. Page number 67 in our textbook, Holy Thursday. Holy Thursday is a poem by Blake from his 1789 book, poems, that is Songs of Innocence. There is also a Holy of Thursday poem in Songs of Experience which contrasts this song. This is a song actually. This is a song. Actually, it described, yeah, the children, especially the orphans, the orphan children, how did they struggle, and all those things are discussed in this poem, especially the London orphans. So, please, any one of you read out the poem that is on page number 67. Holy Thursday from Songs of Innocence. Who is ready?
Yes.
Yeah, please. Malati. V. Malati is going to read out the poem. All of you try to listen and observe it. Observe your textbooks and listen to her. Then we will explain the poem. Yeah, please start, Malavi.
'Twas on a holy Thursday, their innocent faces clean. The children walking two and two in red and blue and green. Grey-headed beadles walked before with vans as white as snow. Till into the high dome of Paul's, they like Thames waters flow. Oh,
Hmm.
what a multitude they seemed, these flowers of London town, seated in companies. They sit with radiance all their own. The hum of multitudes was there, but multitudes of lamps, thousands of little boys and girls raising their innocent hands. Now, like a
Hmm.
mighty wind, they rise to heaven the voice of song, or like harmonious thunderings, the seats of heaven among. Beneath them sit the aged men, wise guardians of the poor. Then cherish pity, lest you drive an angel from your door.
Yeah, yeah. Please repeat first stanza, Malavi garu.
'Twas on a holy Thursday, their innocent faces clean, the children walking two and two in red and blue and green. Grey-headed beadles walked before with vans as white as snow. Till into the high dome of Paul's, they like Thames water's flow.
Yeah, yeah. It was on Holy Thursday, their innocent faces clean, the children walking two and two in red and blue and green. Yeah, red and blue and green. Gray-headed beetles walked before with wands as white as snow, chill into the high dome of Paul's, they like Thames water flow. This is the poem. Yeah, first stanza. Okay, fine. It was on Holy Thursday. Their innocent faces clean. Here, the poet William Blake is describing how they are, how the children are. It means they are very nice. They are very and also they are innocent people, they are honest people, they don't know they don't know the what we call bad kind of things, they know the good kind of things only. They always do good things for the for themselves and also for others, so that we can see in this line their innocent faces clean, their faces are very clean though they are orphans. Actually this poem is dealing with orphan people, especially the children, very small children. So they are very innocent and their faces are very clean. Usually, we can find out the same kind of people in our country also. Actually, it is here we need to understand the context of London, right? So their faces are very clean, their faces are very bright. The children walking two and two in red and blue and green. It means the children are walking two and two. It means side by side they are going. In red, blue, and green means they are dressed up with different colors. It means they wear different colors dresses. So that is the reason red, blue, and green. It means different colors. It means different colors. Gray-headed beetles walked before with wands as white means here the poet is comparing how the line of the children is. It is like a white snow because the children are very the children are very nice, and also yeah, gray headed beetles, so it means what we call they are like chain, they are like chain going one after the other before the wands of the white snow, there is snow. So before with wands as white snow, it means they are looking like snow till into the high dome means so what we call dome means so the highest peak, hmm? Highest peak or shikaram, gopuram we say in Telugu, that is gopuram. So till the high dome of Pauls, they like Thames water flow. They are going from schools to uh, church. They are going from schools, their schools to church. It is compared, the children, the line of the children is compared with Thames water flow. There is a river, there is a Thames river. So there is a Thames river, so it is compared, the line of the children is compared with the Thames water flow. Like the water, as the water flows, they are also going one after the other. So it is compared, the writer William Blake, the poet William Blake compared the children like water flow. Okay, they are marching from schools to the church, St Paul's church, St Paul's church, that we can see in this first stanza. Okay, if you come down to the second stanza, Malavi Garu or any others, please read out the second stanza.
Yes. Oh, what a
Oh, what a multitude they seemed.
they
Yeah.
seem these flowers of London town. Seated
Ah,
in companies, they sit with radiance all their own. The
mm,
hum of multitudes was there, but multitudes of lamps. Thousands
mm.
of little boys and girls raising their innocent hands.
Very good. Oh, what a multitude. Oh, what a multitude they seemed, these flowers of London town. Again, the writer, the poet compared the children like the flowers of London town. They are marching in the London town. So they are also compared with the flowers of London town, because they are very colored. They are very colored, multicolored flowers, London town. So like that, there are also multitude. They seemed these flowers of London town. We can see that kind of atmosphere in London town because of these orphan children. Because of these orphan children, we can see the beautiful weather, the beautiful scenery, the beautiful kind of location we can see. Because with these people, with the children, with the orphan students, we can see that kind of weather. When it is, when the London town is filled with these people, we can see that kind of beauty. Because of these people only, the town is beautified. That we can see in the first line. Seated in companies, they sit with yeah, radiance all their own. The hum of multitudes was there, but multitudes of lamb, thousands of little boys and girls raising innocent acts. Here we need to understand, they are going, both boys and girls are marching. They are going, they are moving from one place to another place, and there are people, they are seated in company, and they sit with parents in all their own, because they are orphan. That is the reason all other people are companions, all other people are parents of these students, parents of the children, because they do not have they do not have parents. That is the reason the people who are there in the London town are considered as parents of these people. These people. So everyone try to understand. Thousands of little boys and girls raising their innocent hands. It means they are raising their hands. They are raising their innocent hands. It means while going up to the, yeah, while going up to the domes, high domes, they are raising their hands, and they are by singing the songs, they are going, so that we can. And hum of multitudes was there, but multitudes of lamb. Here they are singing the songs. They are very beautiful to listen. They are very interesting to listen. And multitudes of lambs, multitudes of lamb. Here multitudes of lamb means they are also their voices, their songs, their rhythmic songs are compared with hum of multitudes, and also the lambs, they are compared with multitudes of lamb. It means as we get the light from the lamb, they are also, while they're singing the songs, we can see that kind of that kind of light we can see in that situation. So that is the reason it is compared. Their songs are compared. The songs which are sung by the students are compared with multitudes of rhythmic music, multitudes of hum of multitudes, and also it is the music, and also the lamb, that we can see in the second stanza. And after that, any one of you please read out the third stanza.
Sir, what is the multitude? What is the meaning of multitude?
Multitude means different kinds of things. Many, multiple
Okay.
means many, different kinds of things, different kinds of hums,
Songs.
songs, musical kind of things, different kinds of things. Many, multitude, multiple.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, sir. Thank you.
come down.
Now, like a mighty wind, there is to heaven the voice of song, or
Ah,
like harmonious thunderings, the seats of heaven among. Beneath them sit the aged men, wise guardians of the poor. Then cherish pity, lest you drive an angel from the door.
yeah. Now, like a mighty wind. Here, their songs are compared again with, now like a mighty wind, they raise to heaven voice of song. Here, Almighty, mighty means Almighty God. Now, like a mighty wind, here we need to understand the context in the Christian aspect, Christian religion aspect, because it was written by William Blake, who is a Christian. So, and it is linked with the London town. It is also part of Britain, not India. So we need to understand in that context. So now, like a mighty wind, it means there is a wind which was given by, or which was sent by Almighty. So that is also called mighty wind. They raise to heaven the voice of song. It means they are singing the songs which are going to the heaven, which are going to the heaven, and it is also compared with the mighty wind. the the songs which are sung by these people, the children, are compared with mighty wind. Mighty wind means the wind which is sent by the Almighty or the God. Continue, please. Or like the songs which are sung by the students are also compared again as, yeah, or like harmonious thunderings.
Or like,
Yeah, please.
harmonious thunderings, the seats of heaven among.
Yeah. Harmonious thunderings, the seeds of heaven among. Harmonious thundering means the sweet voices are going. The voices of the children are compared with harmonious thundering, musical kind of things, musics, and which are going to the heaven, who are there in the heaven. Okay, yeah. Please continue. Beneath means bottom.
Beneath them,
Down.
beneath them sit the aged men, wise guardians of the poor.
Amma, we are not able to hear you. Exchange
Beneath them,
Iqbal,
aged
exchange
Sit
men,
the
garu.
age.
We are not able to hear your voice. We don't know the reason behind that. Yeah.
Yeah, beneath them sit the aged men, wise guardians of the poor.
Hmm.
Then cherish pity, lest you drive an angel from your door.
Yeah. Beneath them sit the aged men, wise guardians of the poor. Again, who are the guardians? All the aged men, wise guardians of the poor. They are poor because they are orphans. So that is the reason they are sitting in a beneath. It means they are sitting down and they are taking care of the children. Then cherish pity, let you drive an angel from your door. If you have pity, if you have courtesy, if you have your responsibility that you need to take care of the orphan students, that kind of attitude, if you have that kind of what you call that kind of what we call that kind of service oriented attitude, if you have in your mind, automatically you will go to the God or the angel come to your door, and you will be taken care by the God. That is the message given by the William Blake in this last stanza. It means everybody should have pity, everybody should have some concern toward the children, especially the orphan students, orphan children. Then only you will be recognized by the God as a good human being, and you will be sent to the heaven. That is the total theme of the poem. So here, the students who are listening to my class should try to understand. It was written in the Christian context. He's a believer of the Jesus Christ, and he is a hardcore Christian. William Blake is a hardcore Christian. So we need to understand this poem in that context only. Right? Holy Thursday means Thursday. The day is holy day for those people. Sunday is also a holy day for them, and especially here, the poet talked about the Thursday. So Holy Thursday, innocent faces. In the first stanza, he has described how it is and what kind of weather it is, and how the children are. They are very colored. It means they wear all the different colors of the dresses when they are walking, when they are moving. They are. It is very beautiful to see them. So that is the description of the children. And after that, it is the line of the children is also compared with the flowers of the London town, and also the music which was made by these students. The songs which are sung by the students is also compared with the music, beautiful music. Without having music also, it is very interesting to listen. So that is the reason it is also compared with the music. And raising their hands towards the heaven, towards the God, it is also compared thousands of the little boys and girls raising their innocent hands. It means they don't know how to cheat the people, they don't know exploit the people, they don't know anything. That is the reason innocent hands. Here the poet talked about innocent hands. Okay, now like a mighty wind they raised to heaven the voice of song. So that is the that is the total theme of this poem. There is one more poem. There is one more poem also titled the same, that is Holy Thursday, that is taken from Songs of Experience. Right? Please come down the same page, page number 67. There is one more poem, that is the Songs of Experience, which was written by the same author William Blake. Please, any one of you read out this poem.
Is this a holy thing to see?
Hmm.
Is this a holy thing to see? In a rich and fruitful land, babes reduced to misery, fed with cold and usurious hand.
Hmm.
Is that only a song? Can it be a song of joy? So many
Hmm.
children. It is a land of poverty, and their sun does never shine, and their fields are bleak and bare, and their ways are filled with thorns. It is eternal winter there. For wherever the sun does shine, and
Hmm.
wherever the rain does fall, birth can never hunger there, nor poverty the mind appall.
Yeah. Please read out first one. I think 1 minute. Four quartines. Yeah.
Yes.
There are four quartines in the second form. Four quatrains. Yeah. Each stanza has four lines. That is also called quatrain. Yeah. Please.
Is this a holy thing to see? Rich and
Hmm.
fruitful land, birds
Hmm.
reduced to misery, fed with
Hmm.
golden hand.
Hmm. 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 Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah. There is a phone call for me. That is the reason I took a little break. Yeah, please. Is this a holy day? Holy thing to see? It means here the writer turned into another aspect from the first poem. From the first poem, we can see the positive attitude of the children, and he did not blame anyone, or even he did not cause any other person. But here he criticized the people. Is this a holy thing to see? In the first poem, it is a holy Thursday. He described he described page number 67 and 68. Okay, he described it. Is questioning. Is this a rhetorical question? It is a rhetorical question. Is this a holy thing to say? Rhetorical question means he himself questions and also answers. We can see as a rhetorical question. Okay, is this a holy thing to see? And in a rich and faithful land, in a rich and faithful land, yeah, babies reduced to misery, huh? And yeah, fed with cold and voracious hand. Yeah, here, he is questioning, is it a holy thing to see? It means there are people who do not have proper food, who are very poor. Babies, the girls who are sold usually, who are sold. They are there in the London town. They are there in the country. They are there in the holy land of our country. So when they are there, can we say that it is a holy thing to see? He himself questioning that, is this a holy thing to see in a rich and faithful land? London is a rich land. London is a rich city, and also people are very rich. As for the notion that is, there are only rich people in the country. So we can find out the poor in the same country. Even we can find out the poor people in the America. We can find out the slums in America, where they do not have even proper food for 3 times for a day, and even they do not have they are not in the position to get the proper clothes and even shelter. So that kind of people we can find are there in the America, even the London. So that is the reason here. But people, Indians had a notion that there is no poverty in America, there is no poverty in London, there is no poverty in another developed is in quotes. So developed countries. But we can find out the poor people. Rich people are, yeah, majority, but there are poor. So if you compare with our country, there are many poor people in our country. Comparatively, America, comparatively, Britain, comparatively some other country, the poor section of the people may be maybe higher than those, but there are there. So here the poet William Blake is questioning: is this a holy thing to see when poor people are there, when people are struggling for food, when the people are struggling for clothes, when the poor people are doing some professions which are not good for them, for the society also. So when they are there, usually, can we say that it is a holy thing? Can we say that it is a holy thing? It is a rhetorical question. Definitely no. Definitely no. That way, that
Sir,
we need to
excuse me, sir.
Ma.
Sir, here is this a holy thing to see? Means is it the situation of the people prevailing there, or is it specifically London, sir?
Yeah, it is related to London. It is related to London, and also he talked about. That is our own interpretation. That is our own interpretation. In the first poem, the name that is London mentioned in the first poem, but in the second there is no name. Even though we can interpret, because both poems are interlinked and we can imagine of our own. But it is related to Britain, whether it is related to London or not, but it is related to Britain. He talked about motherland, that is London, that is
Okay, sir.
Britain, motherland. Yeah. Please read out the second one.
Is the trembling cry a song? Can it be a song of joy? And so many children poor. It is the land of poverty.
Yeah. Is that, yeah, trembling cry a song? Is the trembling cry a song? Can it be a song of joy? There are people who are crying. There are people who are crying in the country. So at that time, can we say that it is a song of joy? No, definitely not. It is a song of it is not at all song of joy. And so many children poor. It is a land of poverty. There is exclamation mark in the ending of the second stanza. Is it a land of poverty? Is it because there are poor people? There are poor people in the country. So at that time, can we say that it is land of poverty? Can we say that it is a land of rich? Definitely not, because there are poor and also the rich. So that is the reason we cannot say that it is a poor country, and people are telling that it is a rich country. But there are poor people who are struggling with the cold, who are struggling with the many difficulties. So that we can see in this. Yeah, please continue, Amma.
And their sun does never shine, and their
Hmm.
fields are bleak and bare, and their
Hmm.
ways are filled with thorns. It is
Hmm.
eternal winter there.
Yeah, there is no sun in their lives. It means the sun does never shine. It means does not shine, does not
No
shine.
ray of hope.
Amma?
No ray of hope.
Yes. So that we can see in this. Yeah, and their fields are, yeah, bleak and bare, and their ways are filled with thorns. It is eternal winter there. Here, the writer William Blake, the poet, talked about the people who are there in the country, and also they are struggling with winter. They are struggling with cool. They are struggling with also the poverty. So there is no here, there is no sunshine in their lives. There is no sunshine in their lives, because the sunshine is there in rich people only. There is no sunshine in the poor people. That is what he is telling in this poem, in this stanza, right? Because they are far It means far backward. If you compare it with the rich people, they are far backward, and they don't know how to enjoy the natural resources. They are not available. They are not available to these people, these poor people. That is the message given by our writer, William Blake. Yeah, please read out last one.
For wherever the sun does shine and wherever the rain does fall, babe can
Ah.
never hunger there, nor
Hmm.
poverty the mind appall.
Hmm. Yeah, for wherever the sun does shine and wherever the rain does fall, it means there is no rainfall, there is no sunshine in their lives. When there is rain, usually we can expect some production. Usually we can expect some new things. But there is no rain in their lives, there is no sun. Here we need to understand the poetry in different manner. As you understand the prose, as you understand the prose according to the textual meaning of the essay or short story or whatever it is, you cannot understand the poetry in the same manner, because the surface meaning may be differed from the inner meaning that we need to understand, that we need to dig from that. When you understand, yeah, when you understand the poetry in a deeper manner, you can get the internal meaning of the poem, right? As we get the surface meaning, as we get the usual meaning or contextual meaning, or even textual meaning, we cannot interpret the poem in a detailed manner, or it means we cannot interpret the poem in a proper way. So that is the reason. Yeah, you can understand the poem in a different manner. Every reader has a right to interpret the poem of their own, but we need to understand the poem which was written by a poet in the framework, in the contextual framework of the poet, or in that premises only we need to interpret in our own ways. You can interpret in your own way, I can interpret in my own way, because nobody knows what is the intention of the poet. We will try to get the intention of the poet, what is the context, what is the subject is discussed in this poem, that we need to understand first. Okay, right. So for wherever the sun does shine, for whenever the rain does fall, but I can never hunger there, no poverty the mind apart. It means poverty should not be continued, poverty should be stopped. Everybody should have proper food and all the facilities, as other people, as the rich people get all the facilities, even the poor people should get the same, because this is a life. Everyone has to enjoy their lives. If some people only enjoying the lives and rest of the others are not, there is no meaning at all. So that is the reason everybody should enjoy when they have the sources to enjoy, when they have the sources to lead their lives in a peaceful weather, they can. Otherwise there is no possibility. That is the reason here William Blake talked about, there is no the poverty should not be entertained, the poverty should not be continued, the poverty must be stopped. How? When they get the all the facilities, automatically we can stop it. So that is the message by William Blake in the poem. In a poem, Holy Thursday. There are two poems which are written by the same author, which are titled with the same name, that is Holy Thursday. Okay, Holy Thursday. One was taken from Songs of Innocence, another was taken from Songs of Experience. Both are not same. So there is a common name.
Sir, one doubt, sir. Sir, sir.
Tell me, sir.
Sir, all. In this poem, the first
Hmm.
three stanzas are the question, and
Hmm.
will the last one is the answer, sir?
Yeah, obviously.
Huh?
Yes. Actually, the question
In
itself
the
as an answer. The question itself as an answer. That is what I have told you, no, sir. Rhetorical question. Rhetorical question means, are you going? It means you don't go there.
yes, yes, yes.
There is an answer. Are you going? The tone. We need to understand the tone of the sentence. Then we can expect the answer. That is advising not to go. Not to go. That is what rhetorical question. When there is an answer in the question, that is what rhetorical question. rhetorical question. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay, okay.
in the ending, there is a conclusion. In the last stanza, there is a conclusion that poverty should not be entertained. Wherever the sun does shine, wherever the rain does fall, right? Wherever the sun does shine, wherever the rain does fall means the rain should shine. Sorry, the sun should shine in all places. The rain should fall in all places. Then only it means here he did not talk about the rain really. He did not talk about the sunshine really. But because of the people, because of the other people, they are in the poverty. They are in the poverty. Not because of the sun, not because of the rain originally. But we need to understand that the sunshine is not there in their lives. It means there is no it means there is no accessibility with the natural resources. They are not used by these people. That is the reason they are in very poor condition. So that we need to understand in that context. And here there is a, yeah, BABS, babies. That means the it means the young people, the young ladies. So they are sold out in the country. So that kind of miserable situation is there. That kind of pathetic situation is there in the country. So that should not be entertained. That should not be continued. That is what he is giving the message. And one more,
Sir,
yeah.
excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I have a question, sir.
Amma.
Sir, is it there any reason behind the title that is Holy Thursday? Actually,
Is
we know
there is
that Christians in the Christian religion, we know that Good Friday. So, Holy Friday, we know. But according to the poet, is it there any reason?
Good Friday is a festival, madam.
Yes, sir.
Friday is a festival, and usually they, yeah, they pray for God in the Sundays and also the Fridays. But the it means there is a contradiction with the title also. Thursday, Holy Thursday means it is not at all a Thursday. It is not at all a holy day. It is not at all a holy day. That is the
Mhm.
reason. Especially the orphan children and also the poor people, there is no holiday. That is the reason he has given the different festival. And usually they pray for God in the Sundays, right?
Hmm.
So we need to understand in that manner. It means there is no holy day. There is no holy day. Here a question now. Is there any holy thing to see? Is there any holy thing to see? It was on a holy Thursday. Their innocent faces clean. Both poems started with the same word, that is holy, holy, holy. In the first lines of the two poems, we can find out the same word, that is holy. So there is no holiness in their lives that we can, though they are honesty, though they are good, though they are good, they are very innocent, they do not have proper facilities that we can see in this manner. You can interpret in your own way, no problem. I have
Okay, sir.
in my way, which I understood. You can interpret in your own way. Interpretations can be made in different manners. That is not a problem at all. Okay. Next
Okay,
poem,
sir.
Chimney Sweeper. Thank you. Next poem, that is Chimney Sweeper, which was written by the same author. This is the last poem which was written by the same author, William Blake. After that, we need to move into the mock epic, that is the Rape of the Lock, which was written by who wrote the poem? Who wrote this mock epic, the Rape of the Lock? Alexander Pope. Alexander Pope wrote mock epic, that is the Rape of the Lock. Epics, mock epics, both are different. So we will see that after completion of this. Yeah, Chimney Sweeper. Yeah, actually, let me clear one thing. Hello.
Sir, tell
Yes,
me, sir.
sir.
Yeah, is
Yes,
it
sir.
okay? Is it okay, or can I continue in a slow manner?
Okay, sir.
Understand? Are you able to understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay,
It's
okay,
okay,
fine.
sir.
Okay, okay, right. Chimney Sweeper. Yeah, please read out the poem directly. It is also from Songs of Innocence. Chimney Sweeper is also taken from the collection, that is Songs of Innocence, which was written by the same author, William Blake. Yeah, please start.
When my mother died, I was very young, and my father sold me while yet my tongue could
Hmm.
scarcely cry, weep, 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 weep.
Hmm.
So your chimney I sweep, and in suit I sleep. There's little Tom Dacre, who cried when his head, that curled like a lamb's back, was shaved. So I said, Hush, Tom, never mind it, for when your head's bare, you know that the suit cannot spoil your white hair. And
Hmm.
so he was quiet, and that very night, as Tom was sleeping, he had such a sight that thousands of sweepers, Dick, Joe, Ned, and Jack, were all of them locked up in coffins of black. And by
Hmm.
came an angel who had a bright key, and he opened the coffins and set them all free. Then down a green plain, leaping, laughing, they run and wash in a river and shine in the sun. Then naked and white, all their bags left behind, they rise upon clouds and sport in the wind. And the angel told Tom if he had be a good boy, he would have God for his father and never want joy. And so
Hmm.
Tom awoke, and we rose in the dark, and got with our bags and our brushes to work. Though the morning was cold, Tom was happy and warm. So if all do their duty, they need not fear harm.
Yes. There is one more poem, that is Chimney Sweeper from Songs of Experience. Okay, we will let us see this poem. After that, we can go into that also. Yeah, it is also, yeah, Songs of Innocence and also Songs of Experience, which was published in 1789. There is some description about the poem in the uh, paragraph, in a paragraph that is on page number 68. Yeah, above the poem, chimney sweeper. Chimneys means we can see the chimneys at our houses, where the smoke can go out from our kitchens. So that is what chimney. That must be cleaned. Usually that must be cleaned, but they are small in size. So when the people wanted to make it clean, usually they take others help, especially the children's help, because children are also very small in size. That is the reason they go into that, and they can clean it, they can sweep it. So that is the reason here that poem is also titled like chimney sweeper. Who is the sweeper? The boy, usually the child. So when my mother died, I was very young. When my mother died, I was very young. Here the narrator, the speaker of this poem is the boy, an innocent boy, a poor boy. So when my mother died, I was very young. It means he was very it means he is a little child. He is a little child. He is very young. Huh? And my father sold me while at my tongue. He was sold out. He was sold to other people. Uh, it means his father sold him. His father sold him. His mother died very young, very young. When he was very little, his mother died, and his father sold him. Uh, a- at my tongue could scarcely cry, weep, weep, weep. It means he was not in the position. He was not in the position to talk. At that time, when there is an inconvenience, only he used to weep. He used to weep. That's it. So scarcely, with fear only he cries. So that kind of a small age he was. So your chimneys I sweep, and in short I sleep. Here we need to understand, in that age only, it means at the age of only 4 5 years. There is no specifically mention. If you ask me where 4 5 years are there in the poem, I cannot answer you, because that is not mentioned. But in our understanding, we can say that more or less 4 5 years aged boy was sold out to sweep chimneys, right? Was sold out to sweep chimneys. So your chimneys I sweep. Here he is talking to the person who is utilizing him, or who is the owner of this person. It means he is not the son of a father, he is not son of a mother, because he is not living with his parents. he was sold out to a sold out to a rich person. So in his house, the boy needs to clean the chimneys. So that is his job. That is his job. So your chimneys I sweep, and in short I sleep. Sometimes he sweeps, and in the with the dirtiness, and also with the ugliness only he sleeps. So that is there. Actually, what should he do? He has to clean the chimneys. He has to clean the dirt. He has to clean the dirt. So that is his job. So at that time, there is no, usually when you do a good profession, usually you maintain some cleanness, and also you always give priority to keep the things in a clean manner. So that you do in your life. But the people who are working in the dirt, usually they don't care about the cleanness. Even they don't maintain the cleanness. So that is the reason he sleeps in the dirt only, in the dirty only. Okay, right. Yeah, please read out second stanza. There is little Tom. Yeah.
There's little Tom Decker who cried when his
Tom
head.
Decker is another boy. Tom Decker is another boy. There is one more person. Here, the narrator of the poem is a boy who is very innocent and who was, so that is there. And there is one more character, that is Tom Decker.
That curled like a lamb's back was shaved. So I said, "Hush, Tom, never mind it, for when your head's bare, you know that the suit cannot spoil your white hair."
Now, there is little Tom Decker. There is one more little boy, that is Tom Decker, who came to sweep the chimneys. Even the same profession, he was given the same profession, that is sweeping the chimneys. So who cried when his head that curled like lamb's back was shaved. It means so. Yeah, when they are moving when they are moving through the chimneys, the hair, gray hair or white hair, what is this? Yeah, curled hair, may create some harm to that person. That is the reason. Usually, usually their masters are those people who are getting these children to utilize in the sweeping chimneys or some other. So usually they shave their heads. So at the time he was crying. Tom Decker was crying, but he advised not to cry, because it is good for you only. It is good for your health, because in this dirty weather, your hair may be spoiled, and your hair may become dirty. So that is the reason it is better to not to have the hair on your head. That kind of information. And he convinced this Tom Decker, because he is crying. Tom Decker is crying. That is the reason he asked not to cry about your hair. Though they are very good looking, it is very uh, they are very curled, and also very you are very handsome with your hair. But unfortunately, we are here. We are in this situation. In this situation, you don't expect all those things, because even if you have the hair on your head, that will not help. So that is the reason this is not at all a problem for you. That is what he has stated to his friend Tom Decker, who is the colleague in that field. Yeah, please continue, Amma.
Hush, Tom,
And
never
so
mind
he was
it,
quiet
for when
and
your
dirt very
hands.
light.
One after the other. Next stanza.
And
Anyone?
so he,
Ah,
And so he
and
was
so,
quiet and that very night. As Tom was sleeping, he had such a sight. The thousands of sweepers, Dick, Joe, Ned, and Jack, were all of them locked up in coffins of black.
yeah. Continue. Continue.
And by came an angel who had a bright key, and he opened the coffins and set them all free. Then down a green plain leaping, laughing they run, and wash in a river and shine in the sun.
Mm.
Okay, sir?
Continue, please. Continue up to the ending.
They nagged and white. Okay, sir. They nagged, they nagged and white, all their bags left behind. They rise upon clouds and sport in the wind. And the angel told Tom, if he did be a good boy, he did have God for his father and never want joy.
Hmm.
Okay, sir, next.
Last one, last one. And so
And so
Tom.
Tom
Hmm.
awoke, and we rose in the dark and got with our bags and our brushes to work. Though the morning was cold, Tom was happy and warm. So if all do their duty, they need not fear harm.
Yeah. Yeah, actually we are running out of time. It is already 4:43. So we cannot complete one more poem, and also there is one more what is that one more mark epic which was written by Alexander Pope, that is uh, what is the mark epic which I have already mentioned. The rape of the lock, the rape of the lock is also there. So we cannot complete all these things. We need to take one more class to complete this unit. So we will plan for one more class, but let me complete in this poem. Actually in this poem Tom dreamed, Tom imagined something, that is we should not have this kind of life, we should not have poverty, we should not have this kind of problems, and we should not be in the dirty weather, we should not be in the chimneys. So he imagined the angel in his life when he was sleeping, in the night. He imagined that he went to an angel, and he asked the angel not to, it means so they must be free from this field, and they should go to the gardens where the children can happily play with their friends, where they can enjoy their lives. So that kind of weather they expected, Tom expected in the dream. This is not reality, this is in the dream. So that kind of dream he has imagined in his sleeping, in the night. So that kind of situation he has expected, but fortunately or unfortunately, the dreams cannot be fulfilled. It means when you do hard work, you can fulfill your dream. But in this poem, according to the poet William Blake, so there is no possibility, but he imagined, and they should not continue their lives in that pathetic situation, and also very worst condition, because only to clean the chimneys, it means they are sold out. And also, and if they have enough money, there is no chance to sold out their children, though it is very painful thing, they are selling their children. So that kind of situation should not be entertained. That kind of situation must be stopped. That is what he is giving in this poem. And after that imagination, there is no, it means the criticism of this poem is William Blake is asking the reader to think about those problems, and also those people, the children who are very small, even they want any children, whether they are poor or rich, always give priority to play in the garden, to play with friends. So they always want to enjoy their life with friends only. They always try to spend their time in playing games, and in talking to their friends, and that kind of what we call that kind of things they expect in their lives. But if you ask them to sweep the chimneys, if you ask them to achieve some other thing, if you ask them to do a difficult work, uh, so usually that is not at all a real life. Usually that is not at all a real life. That is not at all a meaningful life at all. So that is the reason our writer William Blake is not blaming anyone, but writer William Blake is asking the the readers to think about those problems. In the name of Tom Decker, there are some other names which are mentioned in the above poem. 4 5 names mentioned. All are chimney sweepers. All are chimney sweepers. They sweep. They clean. Sweeping means cleaning. They clean the chimneys. Pogotal అంటారు కదా. We can see those kind of in the olden days. In the olden days, we can see those kind of things in our kitchens. Okay, so they cannot be cleaned by the aged people or aged people or elder people because they are small in size. That is the reason only these people can go into that and they can easily sweep. So in that manner, the people are the children are sold out. So that should not be continued. We need to think the mechanism to clean them in the modern technical world. This much technology we are utilizing. So in that manner, we need to use the children as a
Sir, we can't hear you. Sir, your voice is not clear, sir.